Welcome back to Drive Luxe Hub, where today we take you on an intimate journey through one of the most extraordinary hypercars ever made, the 2027 Koenigsegg Regera. Sit tight as we peel back every layer: exterior, performance, interior. And by the end, you'll understand why this car is nothing short of engineering poetry. Let's dive in. From the moment you set eyes on this machine, you're struck by its blend of elegance and aggression. The Regera's body is sculpted in full carbon fiber with fluid lines that manage to look soft and muscular at once. The front end has a wide, low nose that slices through the air, flanked by LED headlights whose shapes seem to float. The surfaces are taut, with subtle creases that hint at functional airflow channels rather than mere ornamentation. Around the sides, you'll notice the doors are dihedral synchro helix style, dramatic, opening outward and rotating, a hallmark of Koenigsegg design lineage. The side skirts sweep low, and behind them, the air intakes are integrated seamlessly into the rear haunches, feeding cooling and downforce systems. At the rear, the pop-up active wing dominates, folding out only when needed, and below it, twin exhaust outlets sit centrally, framed by a diffuser that looks like it belongs on a spaceship. Everything about the silhouette reads fast even at rest. Move in closer, and the details emerge. The carbon weave is exposed in places, contrasted with painted surfaces in custom hues. The wheels are made from carbon fiber and light alloys with a single central locking nut, an aggressive Michelin, or Michelin Cup 2 in optional form, tires, 275/35 at the front and 345/30 at the rear in many specs. The brake discs are massive carbo-ceramic units, and the calipers are multi-piston monoblocks, ensuring stopping power matches the Regera's prodigious acceleration. The aerodynamic features are dynamic. Front flaps adjust, ride height is actively controlled, and all the body panels, doors, engine cover, hood can be hydraulically actuated, giving it a robotic sense of presence every time they open and close. Now, under the skin is where things get truly revolutionary. The Regera abandons a traditional gearbox entirely. Instead, it uses Koenigsegg's Direct Drive (KDD) system, which delivers power directly from engine to wheels through a fixed reduction gear. This eliminates the energy losses and weight penalties that come with conventional transmissions. The combustion engine is a 5.0-liter twin-turbo V8, tuned to produce 1,100 horsepower at 7,800 RPM, with torque of 1,280 Nm peaking around 4,100 RPM, but that's only half the story. 3 electric motors augment that output, 2 mounted to the rear wheels and a third on the crankshaft, providing torque fill and acting as a generator's starter. Together, they push combined output well above the 500 horsepower, with torque exceeding 2,000 Nm in some estimates. That means acceleration is seamless and brutal, especially at lower speeds, where the electric motors compensate for any lag. Because there are no shifts, there's no hesitation, it's one continuous push. In real-world performance numbers, the Regera is astonishing. It hits 0 to 100 km/h in just about 2.8 seconds. It can sprint to 300 km/h in roughly 12.3 seconds. Top speed estimates hover near 400 km/h, about 249 mph, depending on variant and conditions. Perhaps most dramatically, Koenigsegg has used the Regera to set the 0 to 400 km/h record in 31.49 seconds. That run consists of accelerating from a standstill to 400 km/h, then braking back to 0, and very few cars can claim anything close to that feat. The downforce generated at 250 km/h is about 450 kilos, helping stability at those insane speeds. All of this while keeping curb weight relatively low for a car with battery, hybrid systems, and comfort features. The quoted weight is around 1,590 kilos. Driving it, you feel it in every instant. Around town, it can operate in electric mode alone, quietly slipping along with no disturbance. When you nail the throttle, the V8 and electric motors engage, and their output merges so fluidly, you never sense a gear shift. The torque is immediate, violent even, but the chassis remains composed thanks to active suspension, adjustable ride height, and clever balance of rigidity and flexibility. Braking is equally impressive. The massive carbon ceramic brakes bite in with confidence. In corners, the Regera feels planted. The aerodynamics adjust in real time, and the torque vectoring from the dual rear electric motors helps with stability and handling. As speeds climb, the car becomes more aerodynamic, more precise, more beautiful in motion. Inside, the Regera's cockpit is more than just a place to sit. It's an experience. The materials are bespoke: carbon fiber, hand-stitched leather, Alcantara, machined aluminum details. The seats are electrically adjustable, memory foam, with heating and ventilation available depending on spec. The driver and passenger are wrapped in a cocoon of craftsmanship. The center console is clean and modern, dominated by a touchscreen infotainment system, often around 9 inches, with connectivity options such as Apple CarPlay, Wi-Fi, and integrated navigation. The digital instrument cluster gives you all the vital data: torque, power, battery status, temperatures, in high resolution. The ambient lighting is subtle, the switchgear is precise, and every surface feels tactile. Koenigsegg also claims advanced insulation and active soft mounts reduce vibration and noise, so when you're cruising, you wouldn't expect this to feel like a race car. And in many ways it doesn't until you ask it to. Storage is modest. You won't haul big luggage here, but you have what you need: a small front trunk, space behind the seats, especially when the removable roof panel is stowed, and compartments integrated into the console. The roof itself is a targa top that can be removed and stowed, allowing you to drive under the open sky. Every control is within reach. Paddles behind the steering wheel let you influence the hydraulic coupling if you desire a more aggressive downshift feel, or to adjust regenerative braking. It's driver-centric but not Spartan. It balances hypercar thrills with a level of usability and luxury that few others can. Of course, such exclusivity comes at a price. Only a limited run of around 80 units was planned. Each Regera is hand-built, custom specified to the owner's taste. It's a collector's object, a flagship statement, and a rolling showcase of what's possible when engineering, art, and performance intersect. In the end, the 2027 Koenigsegg Regera is not just a car, it's a manifesto. It declares that you can be wildly fast, incredibly refined, and technologically bold, all in one package. It laughs at transmission conventions. It rewrites what hybrid means in the hypercar world. It seduces with its beauty, and it punishes with its power. For the few who have the privilege of owning one, the Regera is more than the sum of its parts. It's a living legend. Thank you for watching this in-depth review on Drive Luxe Hub. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Regera, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell. I'll see you in the next video.